Your baby rolling over is the first milestone in mobility. Your baby will soon be on the go and unstoppable. Make sure your house is baby proofed because I'm gonna help you learn how to teach your baby how to roll. So today we are talking about how to foster the development of your child learning how to roll over. We are going to help encourage your baby's natural development. Now, between 2 and 5 months old, your baby is going to learn to roll from tummy to back. And then they're gonna learn to roll from back to belly between 5 and 8 months old. Now, these are just averages of when some babies or many babies learn how to roll. So do not worry if your child is 6 months old and still hasn't rolled from belly to back. Talk to your pediatrician. So in this video, we're really just talking about the averages. So don't come at me. So let's jump into the 5 tips that I have for you today to help you teach your baby how to roll. Tip number 1 is to avoid all of the big fancy equipment. So things like jumpers, exercisers, those little like walker things, they have a time and a place, but your baby should really only be in those for a very small portion of time, and most of their time should be spent out of any of those equipment types of things. You want to make sure that you are giving your baby the space to practice and try these new skills. Which brings me to tip number 2. You want to make sure that your baby is having plenty of tummy time so that they can build their muscles, especially their neck muscles, so they can learn to look side to side. And a lot of times when your baby is practicing tummy time is when they kind of just topple over either to the side or completely roll over. I remember when my kids were babies, and I swear they only learned to roll from belly to back because their heads were a huge percentage of their body weight. But regardless, make sure that you are really investing time into helping your baby with tummy time several times a day. It doesn't need to be done all at once, but you do want to practice tummy time at a lot of different times of day. Tip number 3 is talking about having baby playtime on their back. So what you can do is encourage stimulation by putting your baby under one of those baby mat gyms that has like those arches with the toys that they can swat at and eventually grab. These baby gyms are great for keeping your baby stimulated and occupied and interested in what they're looking at in the world around them, because really all they can see in front of their face is what the world looks like to them. So try and make it interesting. Tip number 4 is that you can roll your baby onto his or her side, and you can have some quality face-to-face time having them on their side so they know that it's not just back or belly. They can of course roll over to their sides, but having some face-to-face time, have some conversations. You can get out some little mirrors and have some mirror play and show your baby their reflection, but a little bit of playtime on their side may also help them strengthen other muscles to help them learn to roll over. And then tip number 5 is to spread items around your baby. So you might have like a circumference of toys scattered around your baby so that they have something to reach for, and then maybe they'll lean and roll. Lean with it, rock with it, roll with it. Okay. Anyways, so with all of those tips being said, babies develop at their own pace and you cannot force any skill, but we can encourage these skills, and it can be beneficial to help your child learn these skills as they grow and develop. Make sure that when you're trying to encourage these new skills that you're making it a special bonding time together and you're just having fun with your baby. These milestones are so exciting, and it is so much fun to watch your baby learn new things and to grow. These babies are thriving because you care and because you're giving them the attention and the possibilities of learning these new skills. Now, don't forget that when babies are learning new skills, whether it's rolling, crawling, standing, sitting, whatever it might be, you may experience a sleep regression. And if you're watching this at some point around the 4-month sleep regression, I highly, highly, highly recommend, no matter how old your baby is, click the link in the description box down below, grab my baby sleep guide. It is free and it is loaded full of information to help you help your baby learn healthy sleep habits from the start. And of course, all the tips in this video are going to help you help your baby learn how to roll. So I hope that you learned a lot from this video. Don't forget to grab the baby sleep guide in the description box down below. Watch this playlist for more baby sleep tips. Click this button over here to subscribe to my channel, and keep blooming. Mwah!